Okay, this is a tutorial on the 3x3x4, which was on request by someone else. And the first thing you have to know is I'm going to use slightly different notations for this one. Instead of doing the R for right clockwise 90 degrees, I'm going to do it for 180 degrees. Just because it doesn't turn if you do it only 90 degrees. The same with the front face, left face, and back face. The top and bottom don't really matter because even if you do it 90 degrees, you can still turn afterwards. So these are my notations. And these are the two main algorithms I'll be using for this puzzle. The first one, you're going to switch the two side pieces, so these two, or these two, depending on which layer you're solving. And the second refers to the corners, these two or these two, depending on which layer you're doing. Okay, so right now the puzzle is mixed right now, scrambled, and the first thing you want to do is to get all of the corner pieces, and it's usually easier to start with the outer layers just because you can see which side they belong to, unlike these, because of the white and yellow stickers. So first I'm going to replace this white corner piece with this yellow piece. And to do that, when I bring this one, I'm going to have to align this with this one after I bring it down to this side. So to do that, when I bring it down, I notice that I have to have it lined up so I can put it back in. And the only place it lines up is over here. So first I have to put this white corner piece onto this spot, then move this down. Now that they're adjacent to each other, now you can move it over, put it back up. And now you have all the white corner pieces onto the right side, and of course you automatically have all the yellow corner pieces on the same side as well. So next thing you want to do is to position the corner pieces into the proper places. So none of these are in the right places right now, relative to each other. So you can start out with any of them. And I'm going to use the second algorithm for this. So start anywhere. I'm going to do right, up, inverted, right, front, up, inverted, front, bottom, right. So now that switched these two corner pieces, and these two are now solved relative to each other, white and blue. And now to do the same to these two now. So just flip these and they should match up. So same thing again, right, up, inverted, right, front, up, inverted, front, bottom, right. And now, as you can see, all the corner pieces are solved on this side. I'm going to do the same to this side, and seeing that none of them are solved relative to each other, I'm going to do the same thing. Start with any side and redo it again. Right, up, inverted, right, front, up, inverted, front, bottom, right. Now these corner pieces remain the same. They don't change. And these two are solved now. So now I have to do these two. Same thing again. Right, up, inverted, right, front, up, inverted, front, bottom, and right. Now all these corner pieces are also solved. Next thing I want to do is to get the side pieces for these. And to do that, I'm going to first take any two white side pieces, like these two, and then I'm going to have to put them up here and here, or here and here. So, to do that, I also have to have them both across from each other. So one white piece here, and here, or here and here. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to use this algorithm. And if I do it from here, then these two pieces, according to this diagram, will switch. So if these switch, then two white side pieces will be across from each other, just like how I want it. So I'm going to do this one, the first algorithm. It's going to be right, up, up, right, up twice, right, up twice, right, up, inverted, and right. Now, nothing else changed, and these two just have to be put in now. Now, if I want to put these two in here, then I definitely can't put it up straight away because the center will be changed. So first, I want to move these two out of the way, and then move this middle layer straight down until it matches with the center. Then move it over, and move it back up again. And now these two pieces are up into their places. And now I want to do the same with this one and this one. But first I have to bring this one down here, because they're separated right now. And if I want to do that, I have to make sure that the first piece is in the line of this one coming down. If it's over here, and after I move it down, then you can't bring it back up. If you bring it up this way, there's only going to be one. If you bring it up this way, there's only going to be one, and so on. So, I want to have it in the line of this piece, move it down, take it out of the way, and then move it back. So now it's empty here, and you have two white pieces. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to flip these two pieces. Then there's going to be two white side pieces across from each other. So I'm going to do it again. Right, up, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Now same thing again. I want to move this center piece down to match with these, and then move it over, bring it up. Now since I've put all the white side pieces onto the right spot, the yellow pieces are also on the right spot. So now from here, only this one is completely solved. I want to match these two up now. So first I'm going to switch these two, and I'm going to do the same method as the first one again. So same thing, I'm going to put the blue here so this one is solved, and then I have to flip these two afterwards. So now I'm going to flip these two, solve the white and blue. I'm going to do right, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Now these two pieces are both solved, and you just have to solve these two, switch these two, and you'll solve the first layer. So same thing again. Okay, so now I just solved the first layer of this puzzle, and next you want to solve the other side. So the same thing for this one, you have to do it twice. I'm going to do these two sides first. That'll solve the blue and yellow. So these two pieces are being flipped. Same thing again. Right, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Now these two are solved, and just these two. Again, right, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Okay, so now the two outer layers are solved, and next you want to solve the two inner layers. This part can get kind of confusing because you can't tell exactly which side it should be. So, first I'm going to check which sides are already correct for this side, this layer right here. And of course, this one is correct. This one cannot be correct. It doesn't match. So far, this piece does not match. This is also blue and red, so this blue and red definitely can't match either. And this red and green doesn't match. So that means that this is the only corner piece that is solved on this side. So then I just have to put up the other ones from this side on here. And the way you can check to make sure you're putting in the right piece is to first align the pieces from the other side with the top face. And if they are opposites of each other, green, orange, this one's orange, green, then this one should fit in here. Because when you flip it around, it should flip around also, and it would match. So first, I'm going to put up this piece. And to do that, these two aren't both not solved, so I just have to avoid using this piece. And keep this one out of the way first. First, move this one down here. I'm going to put this one here or here. It doesn't matter exactly which. I'm going to put it here, and then put it up again. And now you have two pieces that work. 1 and 2. And as I was doing that, I also solved this piece as well. So now you have 1, 2, and 3 pieces that work. Next, the only corner piece you need up here is the green and red. So find the green and red, check. This one's red and green, this one's also red and green, so it cannot work. Find the other green and red, this one is red-green, this one is green-red. They're opposites of each other, so this one should fit in. So again, I'm going to bring this is a piece I want to replace it with. So this is another solved piece. I'm going to bring it down, and when I bring it down, it's going to match up with the other piece I want. Now I'm going to move this over, and then bring it back up. And now all of your corner pieces are solved, and while I was doing that, the other layer corner pieces were also solved. Okay, next you want to check to see which side pieces you need. So this has orange, green, red, and blue. So check which ones you have. You have green, orange, red, and green, but you don't have blue. You have an extra green. So that means that you need to find either a blue and red piece or a blue and orange piece. That way you can get rid of these two pieces and still have an orange and have a blue instead of the green. Or if you choose to replace it with these two pieces, you'll have a blue instead of a green, and you'll still have a red. So look at the blues. They're both next to each other right now, so across from each other, I mean. So no matter what you do, it won't work right now. So first, I'm going to replace these two pieces. Then the red will be across from the blue. So I'm going to use the first algorithm again. This time, instead of turning the very top face, you're going to turn the inner top face. So other than that, everything else is the same. So I'm going to do that algorithm. Right, up, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Now this will be solved. The only problem is these pieces get flipped around. But you can worry about these later. Just make sure that whenever you do this move again, you're always having these two on the right side. That way these two will eventually flip again and get solved. So now I have a blue and red next to each other. Now I want to replace with this green and red so I can have orange, red, green, and blue. So first I have to make sure it's out of the line onto the sides. I'm going to bring these two I'm going to replace it with down to this side, put these into place, and then bring it back up. Now you have red, orange, blue, and green. So now you have all the colors you need. And now I'm going to do the first algorithm again to switch these two and these two to solve this side completely. I'm going to start here so I can solve the blue side. So right, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Now, as you've noticed, I put these two pieces onto the right side, so now they're switched again and solved again. So I'm going to do it again over here. Right, up twice, right, up twice, right, up inverted, and right. Now this side is completely solved. To do the same with this one. So I'm going to switch these two first, blue and the green. Right, up, right, up, invert it, up twice, I mean, right, up twice, right, up, invert it, and right. Now, everything's solved except for these two. But, as you've noticed, if you do the same algorithm again, these two will be flipped again. Just this layer and this layer, which won't solve it. So, that just means that one of the side pieces, is flipped. So you either have to switch both greens, both reds, both oranges, or both blues. And you really can't tell right now while you're solving, because they don't have indicating colors like the white and the yellow. So in this case, you can replace any of them as long as you're replacing only one of the colors. So I'm going to replace the red then. And first, I have to take this red out, and while doing so, I'm going to end up taking this blue piece out as well. So I'm going to take these two out, and then I want to make sure that this blue piece comes back up, and this red piece comes instead. So first, I'm going to take the red piece and put it into the line. Now flip it around, move the blue piece out of the way, bring it back up. This is the red piece I want to go in here. So, this is also the blue piece I want to go in there. So I'm going to first take these two and try to put them across from each other. So I'm going to replace these two, then the blue piece will be here, and the blue and red will be across. So the first algorithm one more time. Right, up, up twice, up twice, up, invert it, and right. Now, these are the two pieces I want, red and blue. So, and this is where I took it out of. So I'm going to take these two pieces out and replace it with the pieces I want. Take it out, and pop it in, replace it. Now I have the right colors again, orange, blue, red, and green. So now I'm going to solve these two, flip them around using this first algorithm again. So, right, up twice, up twice, up, invert it, right. Now that part is solved. Now this part. If you can notice now, you're going to do this one once, and then this one once. That's up to two of the first algorithms. So first, these two will be flipped, and then they'll be flipped again. So it'll eventually be solved. So I'm going to do the first algorithm two more times. First, these two to solve the orange and green. Right, up twice, up twice, up, invert it, and right. Now I have to do these two, but I have to keep in mind that these two pieces will not be flipped in this case. They have to be on the right side, according to the algorithm I'm using. So I'm going to move them over to the right side, and from here, do the same thing one more time. Right, up twice, up twice, up, invert it, and right. Now move them over, and you solve the 3x3x4. Thank you for watching.